All right, everybody, looks like we got some crazy news. It looks like we got a brand new season of Sonic Prime. Not only confirmed, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I believe this was confirmed back in like this January. I don't even know. I think February. I don't know. So it's been a little bit since Sonic Prime got confirmed. And, you know, we're already like halfway through May. So it's like, all right, we were going to get news in the show eventually, right? So it looks like we finally got confirmation today. I just saw a tweet that Tails Channel said that Sonic Prime Season 2 is on the way. And not only is it on the way, we got a confirmed release date. So I'm actually really excited about this. We don't have too much time before it comes out, so let's get into the discussion. But before we do that, please subscribe to the channel right now. I'll give you a second to do that. And hopefully you guys have on notifications so you don't miss any other Sonic news, man. And anything Sonic in general. This channel is everything Sonic. So without further ado, let's get right into the news. So this comes from Discussing Film, and it says right here, Sonic Prime Season 2 premieres on July 13th on Netflix. So that is a little bit under 2 months away. And I'm sure more news is going to come out. Usually the announcement comes out. I mean, the official Sonic channel hasn't said anything yet. So as I'm recording and editing, I'm sure we're going to find out some more news. But this is what we know so far. Season 2, July 13th. You guys heard it here first. And it looks like we already have a brand new screenshot. Actually, What's on Netflix actually provided this screenshot a little bit earlier than everyone else. So if you look right here, we have a screenshot. We have Dread Nux, we got the Big the Cat, we got Tails, we got all the characters from the pirate world in a ship. Now, this is a brand new screenshot that we have not seen yet. And we also had some Season 2 leaks as well. So there's a little bit of that to get into as well. There's a lot going on here, guys. I feel like the information is going to be developing. So this is brand new. So it looks like that ship that we saw from those previous leaks of Season 2. It looks like they found out how to get into it. Now, the question is, I feel like it is a little bit interesting because this is the pirate world, but they found like a futuristic technology ship. Notice that Dread Nux is piloting the ship. So it looks like, I think the worlds are going to start converging. I don't know. My headcanon, my theoretical plot is that Dread Nux gets the Paradox Prism. He comes back with like futuristic technology. Now, Sonic's kind of like, wait, what the hell is going on? He looks a little concerned. I'm not going to lie. So based off of this screenshot right here, I feel like the plot is finally going to start advancing. One thing I really didn't enjoy about Season 1 was I feel like there was a lot of filler. You know what I'm saying? Those jungle episodes wasn't really that good. A lot of storytelling via flashbacks and stuff like that. I think the plot is starting to finally advance. And look at Sonic right here. He looks a little bit, you know, he looks a little bit upset. He looks a little bit concerned. I don't know if everyone's looking at him as mad or something like that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just their facial expression, but it looks like things are starting to heat up. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to finally see what develops. I mean, we left off on a cliffhanger. That is the worst way. It's the best way, but it's also the worst way when you know that you have to wait like 8 months for the next batch of episodes. So it's like, we're gonna have to see what happens, but we do have this official screenshot, which is nice to see and start to give us some context. We obviously have this screenshot of Sonic fighting Shadow. I'm not really sure where exactly this takes place within context of the Season 2 leaks, but it looks like this might be what happens like immediately after Sonic and Shadow meet each other in the Shadowverse, whatever you want to call it. So we already know that this is a thing. This isn't really that new. So yeah, you guys see what's going on. We have like a little bit of context as to what's going on. I kind of want to cover some new leaks for the season as well. Some stuff that I've already talked about. And just basically every single thing that we know leading up to Season 2, which I'll be reviewing and covering when it comes out. So let's take a look at some of the new leaks that you may have missed. And we're going to keep looking for screenshots and stuff like that as well. I'm actually watching a previous YouTube video that I did. So if you guys see, wait, I'm not going to like hide it. Yo, you guys see me right there? Look at that. So look, let's zoom back a little bit. So if you look right here, Sonic has the Paradox Prism and throws it over to those ships. So I guess we could assume that Dread Nux, when he touched the Paradox Prism, like I said before, he was able to go into like the future or something like that. It looks a little bit more dystopian than the regular Sonic Prime pirate world setting. So if you guys look, you have that little ship right here. So I'm guessing that that's where he is. Sonic throws the Paradox Prism piece over to him. And by the way, this is Season 2 footage that I was able to find. So yeah, I guess that that plot line is what continues right here. These are real leaks, man. This really is Season 2. We also had another screenshot right here of Sonic and Big the Cat over there. So yeah, I mean, things start to heat up a little bit. I mean, the pirate world was pretty cool. I was definitely a fan of that. This is the new screenshot. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have? Oh yeah, this is the best one right here. Look, you have Rusty Rose and the pirate version of Amy actually fighting one of the Eggman Zoomer guys that comes through. So a lot must really heat up, and I really am hoping for a good show with Season 2 because I feel like Season 1 was a little bit underwhelming in some certain type of ways. One sec, we got another action scene right there real quick. Oh, that looks clean. Oh my God, we got to watch that again. Yes, sir. That looks clean. That's too clean. Look at that. Oh, oh. Yeah, man, that looks really clean. That looks good. We got this screenshot here as well. This is actually one of the original ones that was revealed, but this is Green Hill right here. So it looks like the world's starting to piece back a little bit together. I'm hoping to see the plot advance because I feel like there was a little bit of filler in season 1. But yeah, my overall thoughts on the Sonic Prime season 1 was, I feel like in general with Sonic Prime season 2, I feel like I was a little bit underwhelmed. And the reason why is like I said before, I feel like there was a little bit of filler episodes and stuff like that. I wasn't a huge fan of Sonic's characterization. That's something that we've kind of seen on Twitter like a lot. Everyone's been saying, oh, we hate Prime Sonic. Some people are even saying they hate movie Sonic, but I didn't hate Prime Sonic. I just thought like at times like he was really like a dumbed down, like corny version of the character, especially considering what we saw in Frontiers. In Frontiers, he was serious, he was somber, like the stakes were extremely high. Like he kind of like never really joked around too much. I mean, Sonic was always kind of like a guy that jokes, right? But in Prime, it was just like, bro, some of those jokes what he was saying were not landing. Like that, I was just like, bro, you just sound like a goof. So I'm hoping to see some better characterization. It feels like towards the end, like, you know, when we saw Sonic fighting Shadow at the end, he was like, Shadow, I just want to go home. Like he sounds bad, sad. And then Shadow's like, you destroyed home, and he like tries to go fight him, and then like it just ends on a crazy cliffhanger. So I'm thinking in season 2 we could see a little bit of an expansion between like the development between not only Sonic but also maybe Sonic and Shadow. I am hoping to see like finally a good Shadow after all these years, but I'm hoping that now that Sonic kind of realizes that the world he once knew doesn't exist anymore, because that was something we didn't actually know at first. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know that the old world was just straight up gone. We just thought he was in a new dimension and needs to find his way home. Now that he knows, okay, like the world I once knew is now gone, how is he going to respond? Is he going to like maybe serious up a little bit more? Is he going to become raw? Is he going to become the Sonic from Sonic Frontiers? Probably not. That's a more, you know, that's a different story. But we need to see a couple things in Sonic Prime Season 2. One, we need to see a better Sonic. I need to see a better version of Sonic. I hope that he really rises to the occasion and we kind of see like a true character development, because in the beginning we weren't really seeing too much of it. Yeah, he was a little bit arrogant and stuff like that, but we need to see more of this development, and the reason why we probably weren't able to see is because we only got 8 episodes. As much as I enjoyed the show, and it probably is like on paper the best Sonic show, I want to see a little bit more Sonic X, you know what I'm saying? I want to see a little bit more of that type of characterization of Sonic. That was basically around the time when I first discovered him, and I always thought he was like one of the coolest versions of the character, and really made me fall in love with him. So I'm hoping that season 2 we get a little bit more of that style of characterization. I'm hoping that we get a better Shadow, and I really want to see Sonic and Shadow's dynamic like expand. It's going to be nice to see Shadow not be totally on edge the entire time and kind of have like this more well-written character, I'm hoping. I know that there's a lot of mandates and stuff like that with Sega, so we're going to have to see what happens with that, but I'm not really sure, guys. Let me know what you think about this news. Are you excited for Sonic Prime Season 2? I want to hear all of your guys' predictions. I want to hear what you think will happen with Shadow. We kind of can piece together a little bit with what was happening before, but still a lot to discover. I'm sure we'll find out very soon, probably after this video, or a lot of stuff going on in the franchise. I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure to subscribe to the channel with noties. I'll see you guys in the next one.